Hello everyone, it's me, Nancy Finch, doing Tea with Nan. Welcome, I hope you're here. I hope you can join me for half an hour or so, or just before. I think maybe about 25 minutes might be enough today. You might get bored after that. Oh right, okay, this is Good Things Ahead Cup today, because we need that. We need good things. I mean, well, look what we've all been through the past few days, the whole country, with all of the winds and the storms, and my goodness, it's been a challenge, hasn't it? My God. Well, there we go. But hopefully none of you have got any major problems. I mean, some people I know have, bless them, and they've got to rebuild things that have been crashed down outside, and sheds and all sorts of things, greenhouses. I did have a problem with a tree actually, which was really interesting, but I had some very good friends that helped me, so that was lovely, sorted, and it was good. I stayed positive and I stayed relaxed through it, because you have to be relaxed. But like the daffodils, like all the flowers, they just go with the flow, don't they? We have to go with the flow as well. So someone's joined me already. Hi, oh, 3 people. Hi, whoever you are. Say hi and I'll say hi back to you and offer you a lovely Nan hug, which is what you need on a Monday, my favourite day. Nice hug. So, oh, Annie's here. Oh, Annie, I hope you get your stuff sorted, darling. I'm only just talking about all the damage the storm has done to people and, places. But, we've got to be grateful for what we have. And we've got to kind of rebuild upon things that are broken down in our lives, It's important that we have a right attitude to change. Because when things change and we don't want them to change, sometimes that offers something better. Like my tree situation. I ended up having some really good friends help me. It was a win-win situation. Everything, whoops, the cat's trying to get past. So it was a win-win situation, because everything was, it worked out better than ever before. And I am very grateful and very humbled by my friends' offer to help me, which is lovely. So it was, yeah, it was a good day really, considering, and that tree needed sorted anyway. So, it's the way you look at it, okay? So today's chat, really, Tea with Nan, is about dropping a gear. And he says, only had it for 1 week. Oh, well, that's good. Look at all the storms that are still happening. It's still windy out there. Oh, hi, Lisa. Nice to see you, darling. Yeah, you've made it today. Have you got a nice cuppa? Yeah? Good things ahead. That's what we need. Good things for everybody. Well, people get a little bit frightened by change, especially with all the weather, what's been going on. It was very dangerous. It is for some people still, and they've had to really adapt and help each other. John, oh, hi John, nice to see you on here. John Marks, I couldn't quite see your name there. Anyway, thank you for joining us. It's lovely that you're here. So yeah, what do we have to do? We have to be positive. We have to, because if not, I mean, people that are frightened just get more scared, don't they? Oh, hi Trudy, nice to see you, darling. Good neighbours, you see. Good neighbours and friends are important. So yeah, we all have to help each other. It's a nice feeling. It gives you a good feeling of being part of a team when you work with each other, when you help each other. And locally we've had people like with no electric in the village, and everyone rallied round to help each other, which was really nice. And we don't get the opportunity to do that very often, though. That's lovely. If you can help somebody, it's really good. Hi John, nice to see you. So today's all about dropping a gear. Imagine you're a car and you're traveling really fast, okay? Hi Janie. Nice that you're here, darling. A lot of you are really busy people, really busy. I'm just looking at a couple of names on here. I know how busy you are and how much you do in your day. But if we can, thank you, if we can just think of ourselves as a car for a moment, you don't drive around in 5th gear all day long. We need to kind of drop a gear, don't we? We need to kind of be realizing that we build up our speed throughout the day, and without thinking about it, we're racing through our day and causing more, havoc. And it can be very distracting from all the lovely things around you, because you're so mindful about what you're going to go next and do this and do that and do that. And so it can be very, it can be difficult to stop for a moment unless you can be mindful. So, I mean, just think about it. If you did this today, just dropping a gear, imagine just going, oh, actually, I won't travel so fast. I'm just going to go back a little bit. Even if you did that with your speech, or you just took yourself back a little bit from the movement that you make in the day, You know, we run around here and we fit as much as we can into our day, don't we? Well, a lot of us do. I was doing that this morning. I was running around thinking, oh, I've got to do this, this, this and this, and the time just flew by. And I hadn't even written out my little board of reminders here of what I was going to say to you. So I just thought, well, I need to do two things here. I need to stretch time, which I'll be talking about in a minute, and I need to just be still. Drop a gear, go slower. Now, most of us want to go faster when we get things to do, but if you think about it, if you could just slow down a little bit, you're taking the pressure off. You're taking the pressure off. It's good for you. And ironically, you'll probably end up doing more that day because the pressure's off, because you're not running around like a headless chicken like I was this morning. So I don't do that. If I catch myself thinking, oh, I've got that and that to do, then I have to be mindful and say, no, bring it back. And I can, you know, just push the easy button, if you like. That's this little button here, probably written backwards to you, but it's something I had made, or just made it. And you just push the easy button. It could be anything. I've got a talk on this, number 22, and you'll find it in the red section, the red area of the Chakra Man, if you want to go to the red section, or you can just look up easy button number 22, and it explains in there how you can just go, no, it's just going to be easy. And you set that intention. Cool, the wind's picking up. I hope the Conservatory keeps its roof on today. Well, it's done it so far, so that's good. Hi Roy, nice to see you on there, sweet. So we need to slow down. I mean, we can enjoy our day better, and we can get lots done, ironically. Hi Christina. Oh, happy Monday to you, my darling. Yeah, so we can get a lot done just by pacing ourselves, just by thinking, okay, I'm just going to get that job done, or maybe not, maybe put it off till later. I mean, it's whatever's prioritizing you, you know, whatever you feel is a priority, then go for that first if you feel you need to. A lot of busy mums watch this and they've got so many things to do, or busy people generally. Just think, what's really important? What can wait? I'll do that later. I'll get everything done. Oh, hi Irene, nice to see you on here. It's so nice that you say hi to everybody. It's so lovely. It's a little community we've got here, isn't it? And I was just talking about that earlier, Irene, if you missed it. It's just lovely to be able to help each other through all these storms, and metaphorically through storms of life as well. You know, that's what we're here for. We're here to learn and to enjoy being part of a team, part of support for each other, like family. So yeah, take the pressure off ourselves. You see, physically we need to take the pressure off of our heart chakra here, because when we're rushing around, everybody like feels it. They feel the pressure on their shoulders. You might get a little ache or something, or you might just feel tense, or your blood pressure goes up. That's not good, is it? So I mean, this is the area, the green area here that I'm talking about. Taking the pressure off helps this area to function better. Your immune system would be better. All kinds of physical reasons why you should do it, but emotional ones, you know. We need to be thinking, oh, I'm just going to relax while I do this job, or while whatever I'm up to. if you're at home doing projects, or even fixing things that have gone wrong in the garden, you know, just think of it as a nice, calm, easy action. Everything's going to be easy, because otherwise we stress ourselves out. It's bad for our tummies as well, as you know, because stress is bad for this area here, and that governs the whole spine. So really it's a tonic for yourself, and you're avoiding that stress actually building. Just slow down, you know, drop a gear. You wouldn't run a car to London and back, or like 300 miles every day, without having something go wrong with it, without having to make sure you had a service or an MOT for it. You wouldn't take that car through that pace every day. You wouldn't do it, because you know it's going to go wrong. Well, if you can do the same, if you can think the same about yourself, it doesn't matter how much you've got to do. Just think, I don't have to run at a fast speed. I haven't got to do this every day. The pressure can go, you know. You've got to look after you. Give yourself an MOT. Look after yourself and give yourself a service. But basically, it's like the car. You have more respect for that car. You wouldn't take it on a journey every day to that extreme. So why do we do this with ourselves? We all think, I've got this to do, that to do, and we set lots of things to do. When you think about it, if you've got a gap in your day, I'll fill it with this and I'll fill it with that, or in the week or whatever. We tend to, I used to do it all the time. I've got a gap here, what can I do in that gap of time? So it is important that we don't just fill our lives right to the brim with everything. And if you're going to do it and you can't stop yourself, I know quite a few people that just like to be busy, makes them feel alive, then just slow down and pace. Just take that slow moment. You know, you can do it and still feel the energy. You can still feel the energy moving around you. You know, you don't have to be running. You can just enjoy the journey through the day. So yeah, push the easy button's a good one. I've got another one, stretch time, number 17. Now that's quite a good one, and I actually did that this morning as well because I thought I had quite a few things. Oh, hi Deborah. Love and hugs to you too, darling. It's lovely. Thank you. So I actually use stretch time when I look and I think I find my momentum of myself gathering speed, which was a really good one. I planned to do this drop a gear yesterday, but today I'm actually living it. So when I was running around doing ABC thing, you know, lots of stuff today, I decided it's not good, I need to stop. So then I just stretch time. And what we do is that, if you want to go to that one, it's number 17 on the green section. What I like about that is that you take a bracket of time, it could be half an hour, it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a year, whatever. And you take that bracket of time, that little segment there, and you take a deep breath and you stretch it. And you can make it double that time. So that half an hour, say, can feel like 2 hours. You take it out with your perception. It's a perceptional thing. So you're taking it out to a time that you want to have, say an hour, 2 hours instead of half an hour. So there you are, breathing it in and relax. It always works the other way. It actually works the other way around as well. So if you don't want to be somewhere, you can quicken time as well. But this is really good for stretching time because that way you've got all day to do all those jobs. Hi Susan. Stormy winds. Oh yeah, you're not kidding. I've just been talking about those. And I believe if you tell yourself, you know, you're going to stay positive, you're going to ride the storm. You know, I'm going to go back to those daffodils again in my garden. They were all bent over, they were all being blown around. Very tall daffodils they are. And I kept thinking, my goodness, they're just going with the flow. And then the next day they were up again, they were tall again, as if the storm hadn't happened, because they weren't rigid, they were moving with the storm. You know, we can do that ourselves. We can kind of just go with the flow, you know, from moment to moment, whatever's going on around you, just be in that moment. I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can here. I'm not going to feel that tension because I'm just going to relax into it. You know, do what you can. That's all you can do. So I hope all of you are safe so far from the storms, but if you're not, I'm really sorry about that, and that's where your friends can help you. And you know, that's what friends are for, and family. And if you're lucky enough to have them around you, just celebrate that, because that's lovely. Okay, pressure off. You get more energy when you slow down as well. And I've written a little note here to myself to remind you, but when you're pacing yourself, you find you just naturally aren't tired. It's just as if you were going to run up a mountain, and that would exhaust you very quickly. But if you walk up that mountain, it's just plodding nicely. Some of you might get tired, but you certainly have more energy than if you would have run up the hill. That won't do you any good at all. So, okay, physically it helps you because it takes the pressure away from this area. It helps calm your central nervous system when you're calm, when you're just moving through your day, okay? You don't get so stressed. It's worth doing it for that. I remember years ago I tried, I just thought I'm going to slow down my speech because I like talking. Like talking quickly. My mind goes quick, you see, that's the thing. Oh, hello John, nice to see you, my dear cousin. So when your mind is going quickly, you tend to act quickly, don't you? And that was me all the time. So if you think about it, even that one experiment to slow down how you speak, that immediately gives you a feeling of being more in control and calms down your central nervous system. That's good for you. Hi Sonia, nice to see you, my darling. So that's worth doing for that reason as well. But see if you can do it. I noticed that when I was pacing myself, either when I was speaking or when I was actually moving around the house doing stuff, when I was doing that, I just felt more me. I felt as if I wasn't distracted so much, and I could see the beauty around me, and I could, you know, fuss the cat. I have time to fuss the cat. So, but you know what I mean? It's something that we can easily get carried away with. We've got this job and that job. And especially as now we're starting to get back to a sort of normal, we're starting to fill our lives again. You know, surely this should be a lesson that we don't have to fill every single moment. And if we do, just stretch a little bit. Maybe all those jobs that you've written a list for can wait. Maybe you can do just 1 or 2 of them that you want to do, and do the others another day or whenever you feel like it. Check in with your inner child. Say to yourself, okay, do I want to do this job, or do I have to do this job? Well, if you don't want to do it, don't do it, because it hurts you anyway. It hurts you on the inside. So just do what you want to do as much as possible and pace your day. So I've got some Nan Talks, as I say, stretch time number 17, really good for giving you that extra bit of space to do lots of things in. Then Sorted Sunshine's good as well. Sorted Sunshine is one of my favourite things to do. If I've got tons of jobs to do, I think, how am I going to get that done? Then you could just go to Sorted Sunshine, and basically your inner child or yourself wants this, and your higher self sort it. So basically you're looking at what you want, giving it to another part of you to achieve without any pressure. Well, there you go. You could mix them all up, actually. You could have Sorted Sunshine and Stretch Time. That'd be good. And maybe just throw in an easy button. That would be good too. There's another one I put on the board here, which is Paint Your Bell. And it's really nice. It's number 10. And if you're going to insist upon being really, really busy, then you could stop for a moment. It's only a 5-minute meditation, really, or less. And you can imagine, hi, Irene. Oh, yeah, good idea. Irene's done Sorted Sunshine the last few days. Got a problem, got something needs doing, Sorted Sunshine. Your higher self does it, and it does it easily, which is really good. No pressure. So, yeah. So where was I? Paint the Bell, yes. So Paint the Bell is like you would kind of stop, and you can do this with your eyes open or shut, and you imagine you're in a bell tower and you've got this lovely, bright, glossy purple paint. I know that sounds awful, but it's really important. It's that colour. Well, dark blue as well could be used. But you're going to basically imagine painting a bell all the way down. And you're going to be feeling peaceful as you do it, as you take as you move that paint over the bell, and you're going to actually go right down to the lip. You feel as if you're bringing yourself into a peaceful place with every movement. So if you want to do that, that would give you some kind of balance if you insisted on running around like a headless chicken like I was earlier. So you can paint the bell and just be still, and then go back to other things. I mean, you'll probably find that the pace will be slower anyway, because you're more relaxed and less stressed. So you've got Sorted Sunshine, which is one of Irene's favourites, I think. I use it, as I say, as well. Paint the Bell, Stretch Time, and Easy Button. Isn't that nice? I mean, I've got a lot of friends, I don't know where this came from, but basically we put the word easy on it and just push it. You could have a little candle holder to use, or you could have a bell. You could make one yourself. An easy button to remind you that you have got a choice. And you haven't got to think how that's going to be easy, because your subconscious knows that. We're talking with only sort of 3%, and 97% knows how to get that job done. So we give up too much thinking, too much stress around it, too much pressure, and we just relax and trust ourselves that somehow that job's going to get done, and that's going to get done. Oh, hi Carl, nice to see you. Lovely. So nice to see you. Very nice talks you've been doing lately, by the way. I love your talks. So yeah, Annie says stretching time 100% reliable. Yes, it is, because it's our perception of time, of course, you know. And if we just take that and we're mindfully moving that time to a place that we can relax in, then we're just going to ease through our day, aren't we? That's what you're looking for, an easy day. Why should we go back to a time where we put too much pressure on ourselves? If you think back a few years, you probably did that all the time. 2 years ago, a lot of us were cramming lots of stuff into our lives, and now we've had a chance to assess what's really important and what isn't, and we shouldn't be going back to that pressure. It's a time for us to be aware of ourselves, because we affect other people. So if we could be calm and relaxed, we're helping other people, aren't we? Because that's gonna have a nice knock-on effect, isn't it? So that's my talks I think would be really good to go with Drop a Gear. You know, just check in perhaps in the day, perhaps every time you get a cup of tea or whenever a moment, you know, perhaps something you do, perhaps, I don't know, a moment in your day, maybe 3 times a day. Oh, hi Karen, nice to see you. How fast am I going through my day? Take a deep breath and just go slowly, just for the next 5 minutes. Just see the difference. Feel how that feels to mindfully walk around, to mindfully speak in a nice, even, perhaps less rushed way. Because we all do it. All of us do it. We get so, you know, busy, and then we get that job done and we feel achieved, and that motivates you to do more. Before you know it, you're in 5th gear again. So let's drop a gear. That's what we need to do. It's a good game to play. It's something that would do you physically good, mentally good, and by the law of attraction as well, because have you noticed that when you're rushing through your day and it gathers speed as you're going through, not only are you tired, but you're actually attracting, by the law of attraction, more stimulus around you to support that, and you get more and more and more busy. And this happens, and then this happens, and before you know it, your whole day is crowded with things to do. So it is important that you stop mindfully, stretch time, push the easy button, get higher self to work for you, and breathe. We forget, especially on a Monday as well. Monday's my favourite day, as you know. Oh yes, that's right, calm the central nervous system, Carl, that's right. When we calm our central nervous system, it has an effect on the whole body, as Carl knows. And as I say, these talks I've got here are really good for certain areas, like stretching time is good for the green area, takes the pressure off. Paint the Bell is really good for the mind, so it helps to open that chakra. Okay, so the talks have an effect on those chakras. Salt It Sunshine is for the yellow, so that's for you, Carl. So yeah, it's a way that you give that pressure up and that stress and the tension that we hold in ourselves. So you don't have to have that. You can still get those jobs done without that pressure and without expecting too much from yourself or stressing yourself out. Well, it's not good for you. So yeah, push the easy button's good for the red area as well. It's really good to feel safe that everything's going to get done. You know, you feel more secure. So yeah, those are good reasons why you should play with those, I think. Also, if you can't or you want to do something more than just a 5-minute meditation, you could go to my site and look up any of the meditations I've done, and they're only about 20 minutes or so. That would be a lovely balance. If you insist on running at a 5th gear pace all day, you might just give yourself a little pocket of time where you can just listen to that and respond to that. That's like having a whole treatment on your body, because all my meditations and my talks are geared for the whole body, as we know. But different areas in particular, some of those meditations, so you'll find them color-coded soon. So if you look up the last one I've done, that was the Spirit of the Horse. That was a really nice one, as people like that. It was about courage and moving forward and new beginnings. And if you want to go and listen to that, that you'll find on my website, www.nancyfinch.co.uk. And if you want to talk to me about anything to do with them, or if you know what would be best for you in certain situations or what you're going through, then maybe you can email me on nancyfinch@hotmail.co.uk. That would be good. So I hope you can use the car analogy. Drop a gear. Just think to yourself, I'm building that momentum through the day. Pull it back. Stop the car. Just calmly go through your day. That's your choice, okay? And even if we have lots going on, just pull it back, because you'll probably find that you'll attract much more of a calm day. Very much recommended a personal chat with Nancy. Oh, Carl, that's lovely. That's so nice. Thank you very much. Have a happy Monday hug from me. It's so nice to have this beautiful opportunity to be able to talk to you every Monday. It's, enjoy a cup of tea and relax. And just for that moment, you're taking that time out from that busy day anyway. It's really good for you. And Carl knows about that. He lives in a beautiful place where he gets a chance to do that. And we've all had something to measure ourselves with. We've had very busy time before, you know, all the lockdowns and everything, and then suddenly we had the complete opposite. So maybe we can find some balance. Maybe we can just look to see, you know, to see, I'll do that job, but where's the moment in that day I can just be still? And you can practice any of those talks, as I say, which are really good for you. So slow down, pace yourself, be mindful, and imagine life is easy. We've got to imagine it's easy, because that's kind of the law of attraction. If you could just imagine, oh, what an easy, happy day I'm having today. Everything falls into place. Then you're setting that instruction to your subconscious, and by the law of attraction, because you're feeling it or pretending to feel it for a moment, you're attracting that into your life. It's going to become more obvious that that's the way to go. As soon as I see myself getting stressed, and if you don't know that you're stressed, you're just rambling through, then check your shoulders. What are your shoulders doing? Are they tense? Are they relaxed? Check your body. Your body will tell you if you're tense. And if you're tense, then you know you're running in 5th gear. So give it some awareness today. And oh, the wheel is good. Actually, Irene, the wheel is good as well. I was going to mention the wheel today because that's another way of doing it. And I thought I mention the wheel almost every single Tea with Nan, so I thought I wouldn't today. But Irene is quite right. If you take yourself from the outside chaos and go into the wheel, okay, look up the wheel on my website, and if you go into the wheel, you've got a place where you can create anything in there. So it might be success. I'll just check out what number that is again for you. The wheel is number 7. There you go. Really good for you. So if you want to look that up, as Irene suggested, that's good. Cool, good, because that is really where you can create what you want for that day. So it might be satisfaction, it might be that job gets done, or I'm more control, or whatever it is you want to feel. So Irene's right about that. So I do use the wheel occasionally. I don't use it every day now. I use other things I've created. Hi Stacey, nice to see you. So I hope this has been beneficial to you. The chakras will all benefit, your mind will benefit, your body's energy will be better if you could just drop a gear, okay? Just drop a gear and just be kind to yourself, because that's what you've got to be. You don't want to push yourself too hard anymore. We've done that before and we have a choice now, okay? So I think, goodness me, it's nearly half an hour. Oh, well, I hope you can visit my website and you can look at all the talks, Tea with Nans, if you like, and the meditations. I hope you enjoy those. Thank you, Irene. It's very sweet of you. I love being here for you all, and I really enjoy this interaction. So thank you for being here, and share this with your friends. And I'll put it on YouTube, and so some of you will be watching that later. If you could like, subscribe and share, then it gets out there, doesn't it? And more people benefit, which is what I want. Hi Helen, nice to see you. You're going to have to rewind it. You're going to have to watch it again, okay? Because I'm almost finished this talk today. Rewind, listen to me like an old, it shows my age, doesn't it? Anyway, I hope you will stay safe and well and keep your emotional balloon high, because that is very important, okay? If you find yourself getting low, even, fear, stress, like the other day with all the, the things that were going on, people they were afraid of the storms. Try and keep your emotional balloon high. Be like the daffodils, just go with the flow. Be supportive to yourself. Give yourself emotional support. And there's lots of talks I've got that can help you with that. So keep yourself in a very happy place as much as possible. Thank you, Jane. Big hug to you. Oh, it's lovely. I hope you can use what we talked about today and drop a gear and let me know how you get on. Thank you, Annie. Lovely. And enjoy the week. And just, as I say, make the best of what we have and keep positive, okay? And it's lovely being with you. Namaste to all of you. And I shall see you next Monday at 12 o'clock. So please tell your friends and they can join us too. Have a lovely week. Bye, everyone. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.